Hey, what's up guys? Butter something here again, bringing you another Tarkov video. This is going to be the budget range weapons. So with this, essentially, it'll start you off from bottom tier, like you just got flea market. This is, something you can, definitely make totally worth it. Will do some damage, and you'll definitely be able to start your sniping career with this. So what we're going to start off with is the VPO, the 215 VPO. I think the most expensive part on this entire gun is actually the scope, and so you can actually change that if you want. This is the Valde. This is about 47k on the flea market right now. Actually, oof, I actually want to say it actually might be a little bit more. Oh yeah, actually less. We'll say 40. We'll say 47, 48. So we'll go 47, 48. Sometimes a little low, sometimes a little up, but that's gonna probably be the most expensive thing on the gun. This is probably the cheapest gun to silence, as it does have the 336 ammo. The 336 is probably definitely not the best ammo in the game, seeing as how it is dog shit. It doesn't have high pen. So, but the suppressor, 13k. We'll go high and say 20k for that. And I think the gun in and of itself is, if you were to unlock it through Jaeger, we'll go ahead and filter. If you were to unlock it through Jaeger, I think it's even more expensive than just buying it off the market. Yeah, 18k through Jaeger. You can get it for like 15 to 16k. We'll go ahead and say 20k. Altogether, you're probably paying less than 100k for this weapon. You're paying like probably, so what's that, like say 50, 60, 70, 80, so 90k just for this. This will get you started, and this will be like boom, I'm just started sniping. I'm kind of learning the ropes, learning how to zero, so on and so forth. So we're gonna take this into the hideout really quick. The big thing about this weapon is it has a very small chance of penning level 4 armor. But if you just put a 1-6 on this, you can definitely do some damage. And it's kind of amazing, to be honest, how much damage you can really do with it. I've taken down people that have had airframes, so on and so forth, and obviously that is level level 4 and above armor. But ears are going to be your best friend with this weapon. Side helm, face shields are going to be like the place to hit. So ears, face shield with this weapon, that's about all you're really going to get. Second weapon is going to be a little bit less budget, but I think the Ergo is a little bit higher than the regular Mosin. This is the Archangel Mosin. If anything, if it is definitely not, I guess more Ergo, it definitely will allow you to have faster reload rates, reload speeds, and it will allow you to be able to actually have clips. Although the clips on this are definitely a little bit pricey. They're about 15k a pop. You could put a silencer on this as well. It's just a Bromid silencer. Those go for about probably like early to mid wipe, probably going for about 50k. Right now I think they're going for like 30-40k. But with this is definitely I kind of know what I'm doing with sniping, and you can 1-6 this like easy, and you can still scope people and really get into it. But this is, you're into sniping, you kind of know what you want, and you're willing to spend a little bit more money to have the luxury of having the faster reload speeds. So if I were to reload right now, obviously I don't have a second clip on me, because I am just showing an example. But I should probably buy a second clip just so I can show you guys. To be honest, I would prefer to have a second clip. Buy item. Yeah, these are going for like 14k, and you can complete a quest to have them be cheaper. But yeah, these are like 15k. They can go as high, I've seen them as high as 25k, I think. And that is pretty high. But could be worse. We're gonna go ahead and test that reload speed really quick. Go ahead and reload, and you'll see it pops out the mag out of the bottom, rather than a regular Mosin where it it feeds it through the top like you saw earlier. But that is just like, boom, I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm getting into it, and I don't mind spending a little bit of money to have a little bit extra reload. And it's a 10-round mag rather than a 5-round mag, which is the 5-round internal. Like I said, takes a little bit longer to load, and then you don't have as many bullets. So if you do miss a shot, you don't have a lot of time to mess up on that final shot. With this, it's, oh no, I shot. Okay, now I gotta reload. So let's reload. And now you already have another 4 shots in the chamber. So that's really nice. And the last one, the only reason I'm definitely gonna recommend this as like the higher caliber one, personally for me, is the T5000, is because that 308 is really nice, and compared to something along the lines of like the SR25, which I guess could technically be labeled as the SR25, which is like more of a DMR, like a carbine. It takes NATO rounds, and from a distance it's not as great. I guess you could technically use the RSAS, but this is 7.6251. This is essentially the same kind of rounds that you're gonna get with the Mosin, but this is definitely higher budget. I mean, heck, as soon as you unlock it, it's like 190k. And then the M1 is good as well. Actually, these are shooting 308. Both of these are shooting 308. So these are good. These are, the same recommendation that I'm kind of giving you with the TX. And personally, the TX overall, I think, is just a even more budget than an RSAS. If I'm being quite honest. So with this, obviously 1.6, but if you are definitely going to go and say screw it, I'm definitely going top of the line on this, I would go ahead, if you're going to do like maybe night raids or something like that, I would either put a FLIR on it, which will give you heat signatures, or I would put a Reap IR on it, and that's giving you heat signatures as well. So, but this has, I would recommend, since you're going so high budget, I'd still recommend going with the M61 rounds, and that would essentially be the way that you would run it, would be with M61. And I mean, those shots, you're going top tier. You're not really worried about how much your ammo is going to cost, and you know what you're doing, so you're hitting your shots anyway. So, but that is that's the video, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And that was the long range sniper class come up.